Hi Libra, thank you for being here today. This is Queer Witch Tarot. This is your January 2024 reading. Before we get into the cards, I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I found out about the Libra energy so far. So you're an air sign, you're a symbol of balance and harmony. You strive with perfectionism and equilibrium within each and every area of your life. You're ruled by Venus, which is the planet of love, beauty and harmony. You adore, or you have like a very exquisite taste, very specific taste. You know what you like and you like what you like. You like what you know. You've got a deliciousness around intellectualism and you're a social butterfly. Quite flirty. You're ruled by the seventh house, which is the house of relationships. You love partnerships. You love exploring intimacy, connections. You love being involved with all areas of life. And a symbol of you is the scales, which in the tarot is the judgment card. Okay, so let's ask the Earth Warrior Oracle deck what we have in store for Libra during January. Libra, what do you have coming up for you? What energy are you presented with through January? What energy do you possess and are empowered by through January? What is going on for you? Oh, beautiful. Another energy had this card. I think it was Taurus potentially. I think it was Taurus, yeah. Maybe check out their reading a little bit in the beginning to see what that's about. Okay, cool. So I did the reading for Gemini yesterday, and Gemini also had these lovely birds come out in the Earth Warrior Oracle deck. So you've had number 21, which is Daradi, which is a symbol of hearing truth. So suggesting that January is a potential time for intuition and spiritual rebirth. It's like a time for realigning with your highest potential and your most loved life, and really listening to what your insides are telling you, listening to what your feelings are telling you, listening to your emotions and your energy around whatever it is that you're interacting with, whether this be people, your job, or your finances. You want to feel light, you want to go for light and happiness, you want to feel where it feels bubbly and exciting and sparkly. Tune into those feelings. It's a stunning card, this one. Yeah, there's a lot of like cosmic vibrations and also very ancestral truths coming through. It might be a time to be working through ancestral trauma or blockages from childhood trauma, and being rebirthed and awakened, seeing what's happened in the past and accepting that and forgiving that and taking responsibility for what you can take responsibility for and moving on. You don't want the past to be blocking you. You don't want the past to be interfering with parts of your life now. You want to be empowered and going into the juiciness. Feel free to let go of what is not serving you in this time. And there's a throat chakra activation. You're going to be speaking your truth. You're going to be hearing your truth and speaking your truth. Acknowledge in the moment, if you can, what is coming up for you and what is going on, and what you need space from and what you need to shift. And then you also had card 24, which is, I'm pretty sure the guardian of Mother Earth. I feel like this card's very representative of you with the balance, you know, and the owl as a symbol of wisdom goes very well with this card in terms of listening to your inner self, like listening into your truth and really honouring that and letting that be known to people around you. You know, like the owls are awake in this card, the person is maybe resting. It's almost a card of like let yourself rest, let your ego switch off, let your perceived wants and desires and fears switch off and actually go with what feels good. I'm just going to read a little bit about this card out loud to you from the book. So it says, no matter how compelling an experience of challenge, darkness, or defeat may seem, you have divine protection and the promise of a safe passage through to the dawn. You will see and hear truth of the light. You shall not be alone on this journey. Soul guides now help you find your true north. If you have been proceeding along a dangerous path, even unknowingly, this card will navigate you back to safety, away from evil and ill-wishing, guiding you back to your higher purpose and sacred path. It's a really gentle, like, it might be quite a profound shift, it might be a quite difficult shift, but there's almost this like guiding balance and guiding like love which is around you and with you, which is helping you through this. Like the card said, you are not alone. It says trust in the signs that you see and especially in the truth that you hear. So that's this card, which has come out with this card of hearing truth, you know. The energy is really asking you to listen to yourself and drop into what feels right. It says listen to sometimes what is beneath what is actually being said. The accuracy of your insights and perceptions are heightened at this time. There's also an indication that loved ones on the other side are sending you love and assistance, and that your intentions, they're receiving your prayers and intentions for their own healing too. So again, the ancestral trauma, the trauma of childhood, like you coming away from these experiences and you moving on and guiding yourself through that, as well as being guided through that, is, yeah, it's not helping just you. You know, like we have a ripple effect for this universe. Everything that we feel and experience and think is also given through to the rest of life. And I mean that in a profound and light and loving way. Let's get into the tarot. I have two decks. I don't know what to choose for you. Maybe a bit of both. I think it's this one. Okay. Okay, for Libra, please. What is helping Libra through January 2024? Gorgeous. The sun's just come out for you. Happy energy, positivity, surrounded by love, surrounded by gratitude, surrounded by good health, you know. It's like little positive juicy bean on a horse, on a white horse, horse of peace. Like waving this huge flag, and you know, the orange and the red, if we go to chakras, like the red is the root, so knowing what's rooting you into earth and what's keeping you safe, what feels like security and positivity. And also the orange, the sacral chakra, like what is it that you are creating? Like you are creating this divine life. Like what are you choosing? What are you choosing to keep in your life? What are you choosing to live? It really does come down to choice at the end of the day. It comes down to self-worth and like knowing and trusting that you're deserving of love. You know, you're worth like the best life possible. So we've got a Celtic cross coming through, I think. So you've had the Sun, the Fool. Yeah, so the Fool card is this card of intuition. It's very like mirroring of the playful energy, and it's very explorative. It's very like, you know, it's the first card of the major arcana. Let me just read it out a little bit. Starting a new venture. So maybe for some of you there is the potential of travel and the potential of movement and the potential of creating something new for yourself, which feels good. You know, some of you are getting away from an experience. Yeah, try not to let any pressure around like instantaneous change take away from the peace that you want to feel. You're able to experience both. Like if some of you are going through drastic changes and you're creating drastic changes for yourself, allow yourself to have moments of gratitude and rest within that. Allow yourself to find feelings of security and safety and comfort. What cards can we have come through, please, for Libra to support them in this time? What is it that they want to see? What is it that's coming into their life which feels like fun and like safety? What new things can we expect to see for Libra through January? And how can Libra feel safe and surrender to the flow in this time? What is it that Libra needs to see? You've got a lot of power cards coming through. The Magician, being aware that you're creating all of this, knowing that you have the tools around you. Like, you have no reason to. This is a strong message. It's asking you to take responsibility for your current life. Like, you have no reason at all to be in this terrible situation or this difficult situation. Whether this be like, okay, you're in a really, really bad state and you need to get out of it, or whether this be everything else in life is great, my job's just a bit shit. Like, you have no reason you have no reason not to change this. You have everything in front of you to really give yourself what you want and to give yourself the life that you deserve. You can't let self-worth stop you from obtaining this life and from creating this life. You know, the Magician is the card which comes straight after the Fool. Like, you've got the sunshine. This is also solar plexus. You've got the power. You have got the absolute power. Like, all of the power is in your hands in this situation. I promise you, even if you are in a really, really neglectful situation, you are still empowered to make decisions there. Even if you're having conversations with your partner, which might be really difficult, you still have power there. Same with your job, same with your career, same with your, you know, all of this stuff. Like, you still have the power. You're choosing to be there. You do not need to be there. It's obviously difficult to create change and to make big decisions sometimes. Sometimes we need like our nervous system to be calm. Sometimes shifting quicker. Even if you don't know exactly what it is, like even if you don't have like an initial spark or an idea, shifting in some kind of way can be the best thing for you, whether that be you do a deep meditate or you dance, you connect your body, like moving something on whatever scale that is going to be good for you in this time, even if you're not 100% sure of what it is that you're shifting or 100% sure of what it is that you're going to do next. Like taking that initial step without thinking might be the best thing to do. It could also be the other way, where you might actually really benefit from having you're Libra, you like having the balance, like you want to move, but you also want to have a strong understanding of what's going to happen next. So really connecting to yourself in this time is very important. And yeah, trusting that you can change, trusting that you can change your situation. Yeah, like it's all down to you, Libra. Knowing that you have the power to create change in this time is going to be the thing which really like roots you and really like makes you remember or believe in yourself, you know. So maybe creating that shift is the thing which is going to do it. Okay. Yeah, you've got a thing of like wanting to run away and like bury your head in the sand a little bit. That's not the thing to do in this time. That's going to continue to block you from creating changes. Again, it might go the other way, where you bury your head in the sand to such a point, to such a degree, where it suddenly has to change and you have no control over the situation, or it feels like it's all of a sudden. You do have the choice in this time to see if that's what you want to do. You've also had the Empress come through. Ooh, that's weird. I felt a card come out, but there is no card there. So yeah, you've had the inner Empress, and that is being put into the past. So it's like yeah, okay. So Libra, there is a deep longing for you. There is a deep wanting, which is almost rooted so far in that you're trying to ignore it, you're trying to act as if it's not there. This being of luxury who has everything that they want in their life, and it's there, and they trust that it's there, they know that it's there. You're not letting yourself have that energy. You're not doing what you need to do to bring in your fulfillment. You're almost keeping your cups empty because you're choosing to run away or neglect yourself. This is not the time to be doing this. The fact that these cards have come out for January maybe suggests that you're okay with this for a little bit longer, but it's also acknowledging that's what you're doing. This is not the time to be doing that. It keeps saying this is not the time to be doing that. Okay. There is a shift. There is really a lot of hiding from the truth, There's a lot of really deciding to be willfully ignorant because maybe you're scared that this is the best situation that you're going to be able to be in. There's a real ask for reflection and looking outside the box, looking outside of your current reality. There's a lot of shifts wanting to come through. Let's see if there's anything else for you, Libra. I think the main points are pretty clear, in just make it happen. Don't wait around. Feel the good feelings. I think that's everything for you actually, Libra. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Let it come to an end, basically. You've had the Tower and Death come through, let it fall, you know? Let it fall. Trust yourself. And bring it back. Thank you, Libra. This has been a really interesting reading. I hope this has been of value to you. I look forward to seeing what you do next, what you decide to do. I wish you softness, I wish you safety, and yeah, make wise choices. Thank you, Libra. See you again.